The mysterious case of a glamorous cruise ship singer found dead in her cabin could soon be reopened. Jackie Kastrinelis, from Groveland, Massachusetts, died on the Seven Seas Voyager near Darwin, Australia, in February 2013, but a bungled police investigation has left her parents demanding an inquest. Ms. Kastrinelis, the lead singer in the onboard Cirque Voyager show, was seen laughing and having fun over a few drinks on the night she died. The 24-year-old University of Hartford graduate had been working for the cruise line for 2 years and planned to audition for a Broadway role on her return home. Coroner Greg Kavanagh is now considering her parents' request for a fresh investigation after they expressed concerns about the police investigation. The mysterious case of a glamorous cruise ship singer, pictured, found dead in her cabin could soon be reopened. Jackie Kastrinelis, pictured, 24, died on the Seven Seas Voyager near Darwin in February 2013, but a bungled police investigation has left her parents demanding an inquest. Pictured is a cabin on the cruise ship Seven Seas Voyager where Ms. Kastrinelis was found dead. Her Ukrainian saxophonist ex-boyfriend, Roman, who was on the ship and admitted being made jealous by the sight of her with another man, is among the elements to the cruise ship mystery. Then there is Jaanus, the Estonian engineer who said goodnight to Ms. Kastrinelis before she entered her room for the last time, and Daniel, who admitted having consensual sex with the singer about 30 hours before her death. The police report reveals Roman lied in his first interview, and the door swipe records from that night do not match accounts provided by the 3 men. Related articles previous. 1 Next. Mystery as college graduate, 24, working as a singer aboard. This will haunt me for the rest of my life, Canadian porn. Share this article. Share script dm.later, bundle, function, if, dm.rotator, new dm.rotator, p22, page size, 1, page count, 1.0, active class, active, rotate, false, $, number p22.share.on, click, function, dms.facebook.post related. The Northern Territory Coroner's Office wrote to Kathy and Mike Kastrinelis last week, confirming Mr. Kavanagh is considering an inquest, the Australian reported. Mr. Kavanagh noted your concerns about the conduct of the police investigation conducted on behalf of the coroner and indicated that he shares some of those same concerns, wrote Deputy Coroner Kelvin Curry. A previous investigation ruled Ms. Kastrinelis died of sudden unexplained death syndrome during her sleep, but her family are not convinced. Ms. Kastrinelis, pictured, the lead singer in the onboard Cirque Voyager show, was seen laughing and having fun over a few drinks on the night she died. The Northern Territory Coroner's Office wrote to Kathy and Mike Kastrinelis last week, confirming Mr. Kavanagh is considering an inquest, pictured is Jackie Kastrinelis. Coroner Greg Kavanagh is now assessing their request, amid her parents' concerns about the investigation of their daughter's death on the Seven Seas Voyager, pictured, stock image. An incompetent police investigation marked by bungles, errors, omissions and inconsistencies has the Kastrinelis family pleading for the case to be reopened. The official report, written by then Deputy Coroner Catherine Ganley, shocked the family who have been left unsatisfied by its conclusions. The NT police have since apologized to MR and MRS Kastrinelis, saying we have failed to provide you a professional level of service, the Weekend Australian reported. The report, which found the healthy 24-year-old died of a rare and possibly hereditary condition, showed investigators failed to test for the drug ketamine. A previous investigation ruled Ms. Kastrinelis, pictured, died of sudden unexplained death syndrome during her sleep, but her family are not convinced. Nor did they collect enough DNA samples to identify the source of male DNA found on Ms. Kastrinelis' underwear. Of even greater concern were inconsistencies in the accounts of the last people to see her alive, ex-boyfriend Roman, crew member Daniel, and engineer Jaanus. Roman lied to police in his first interview, before finally admitting to investigators he felt jealous after seeing Ms. Kastrinelis and Jaanus together on the night of her death. In the initial interview, Roman did not tell police he had been in a relationship with Ms. Kastrinelis, or that he was upset when she dumped him 4 months earlier. An incompetent police investigation marked by bungles, errors, omissions and inconsistencies has the Kastrinelis family pleading for the case to be reopened, pictured as Jackie Kastrinelis. Daniel admitted having consensual sex with Ms. Kastrinelis 30 hours before her death, and Janus reported saying goodnight to her shortly before 1 a.m. Police did not investigate inconsistencies in their accounts, however, with door swipe records showing times that did not match. Records showed an entry to Janus' cabin at 12:50 a.m., contrary to his own report, and Roman's claim he saw the pair together at 1:40 a.m. Ms. Kastrinelis entered her own room at 1:41 a.m., and records show Roman leaving and entering his room at 1:50 am, 2:28 am and 3:13 am. The report, which found the healthy 24-year-old, pictured, died of a rare and possibly hereditary condition, showed investigators failed to conduct a drug test for ketamine. Apart from one visit to the bar area to use the Wi-Fi, Roman was unable to explain his movements, and no CCTV footage exists. Police did not examine Roman's computer, and the cruise ship ended up leaving Darwin with the 3 men on board. Investigators did not test sheets and pillowcases for DNA, eliminate the DNA of first responders, or check Ms. Kastrinelis' cabin for fingerprints. Northern Territory forensic examiners also did not test Ms. Kastrinelis for the drug, ketamine, stunning her family. Investigators did not test sheets and pillowcases for DNA, eliminate the DNA of first responders, or check Ms. Kastrinelis' pictured cabin for fingerprints. The family then organized an independent blood and tissue analysis in the U.S., but NT police refused to cooperate until the U.S. consulate became involved. After their admission of failure in 2015, NT police finally sent a package of samples to their counterparts in Groveland, Massachusetts, and to the FBI. When the FBI opened the package, they found tissue samples only, with the vital blood samples and autopsy photos missing. NT police insist the samples were sent, but Mr. Kastrinelis claims the FedEx invoice shows the blood was never included. The coroner is expected to decide whether to conduct an inquest in the next few weeks, and has asked the Kastrinelis family for information. The coroner is expected to decide whether to conduct an inquest in the next few weeks, and has asked the Kastrinelis family for information, pictured as Ms. Kastrinelis, left.